Hello everybody out there, my name is Inferno Starcraft and this will be my first ever YouTube commentary. We have myself, Inferno, down here in the bottom, spawning as the Zerg, and Space Hitman up here as the Red Terran. So this will be a bit of an introductory video. For the start of it, the gameplay will pretty much just be some background viewing, and at the end I'll try and commentate over what's left after I've done all my introductory business, and hopefully I'll do a reasonably good job of it. If you don't like what you hear, be sure to leave some constructive criticism down in the comments. So I myself am currently a gold level Zerg on the Southeast Asian servers, as I do currently reside in Western Australia, in Perth, the most isolated capital city in the world. Hooray for me. And the reason why I made this channel is I thought it would be a pretty good idea to cast my progression playing StarCraft, trying to get into the Masters League. And I know a lot of people say that they want to, rank up, get in the Masters League, but I really mean it. I'm going to be playing my arse off and recording the best of the games that I play and uploading them and sharing them with you guys, and hopefully you guys can progress along with me. So to start, the games are going to be cast from the replay, as you can clearly see. Oh, am I going to get the SCV? No, I'm going to chicken out and run the drone away. So I might do live casts, but maybe after I get a bit more comfortable with the whole thing. Certainly, I'm sure you can tell I'm a bit shaky to start off with, but if you guys are nice and friendly, I'm sure I'll get that ego boost and be able to be, casting games, maybe not as good as HD and Husky and all those, but I'll be trying. So, yeah, definitely expect better quality with time. The channel name, Inferno Starcraft, I'm sure I'm going to get some BM, some trolls about that. The main reason why I chose it, even though it's so similar to Husky and HD and Psy, who has been my biggest inspiration in deciding to start a channel, the reason is certainly starting off not going to have any viewer base, and having StarCraft in the channel name, people are going to be able to tell exactly what I'll be making, what kind of videos that is. So yeah, my influences for creating this channel, as I said before, Psy Starcraft, huge fan of his. He plays Zerg. He was a bit of a big factor in my deciding to play Zerg again. I've been toying with the other races, but definitely found Zerg to be where I'm most at home. Total Biscuit, definitely. Very, very good guy. And I just want to say outright that I don't really claim to have a whole new concept with casting StarCraft. I know that certainly most of the slots have been filled with the professional casts such as Day 9 and the cheese casts like TV, all those guys. So it's not really that I feel that there's a gap in the available videos on YouTube that I can fill, or that I can particularly do infinitely better than anyone. I'm not of that opinion. It's just I've enjoyed being a part of the StarCraft community as a viewer, and it's something that I wanted to get involved with for quite a while now. As you can see in this video, just a quick deviation, I'm attempting the Spiniciwa build, which you may be familiar with, which is no gas till about 40, and this is about my third try trying this build. So it works out quite poorly. At the beginning you'll see the spine crawler placement is absolutely terrible, certainly something I need to work on. But it works out quite well towards the mid and late game. So a little bit about myself. I am currently, as I said, living in Perth, Western Australia, and I'm a uni student turning 19 very soon, and I'm just doing a Bachelor of Commerce, which is business for those of you out there, and basically what that entails in the first year, which is what I'm in, is... get the drone? Missed the drone. Yeah, Gold League. What that entails is currently I'm doing things like marketing and accounting, which I find particularly enjoyable, and all the foundation units at the moment. And in my second year, that's when I start to specialize in my particular desired field of study, and it should get much more exciting. So this is what I was talking about, my spine crawler placement, absolutely terrible. If you take a look, what I was attempting to do is flood myself with some queens and get some spine crawlers up really early to hold off a marine push just like this. But as you can see, I put them all up here, attempting that he would run by up this ramp. So obviously not being a retard, he just decides to walk in on the side. So a much better idea next time would be to place a queen on the ramp and block it, and then have 2 spines around here and 1 in the base, and 2 right there. So that way if he attempts to assault the drone line like he's doing now, then I'd have 2 spines hitting him, and I'd have the queens blocking up here, so if you try to do a run by, get stuck, got by 2 spines, but definitely something to work on next time. But I do clean it up. Okay, sorry about that. Had to cut the video there, realizing that my game volume was just far too loud, and that would almost certainly be deafening all you people out there listening to my video. All 5 of you, I'm sure, having a terrible time. So I held off his initial marine push and left my Zerglings there, because that's obviously where they're most useful, and he's just going to retreat back to his base feeling like he's done a good amount of damage. But if you take a look at the units tab, well gee, no, only up by 9 harvesters, but I'll certainly be making a lot more with that banked up 800 minerals because of my absolutely pro macro. So right now my thought process is if he's run away with his marines, then he's either going to tack to something like Banshees, attempting to catch me off guard with a lack of anti-air or detection if he gets cloak, and he'll probably expand as well, is what I was thinking. So what I decided is to do what Spanishiwa does in his build, throw down the 4 gas, attempt to tech to either roaches, mutas or infestors, and then see what I can do if I get a healthy number and push at his front. Got the Zergling out here going to get the the watchtower, and he's just looks like content to stay on 1 base. Yeah, I think he thinks that I'm gonna go for mutas. I'm not a big fan of getting